life in the club, looking fly with my crew. See you looking at me, tell me what you wanna do. Looking for love, I just wanna have fun. I'm heading home when it's said and done. You coming closer? Yes, you wanna dance. I'm all for it. So I'm heading in. Dance hall seems like a place to be. No, I won't see if you could handle.
Hi guys, welcome to another edition of Girl Talk. And today we have a very special Carnival edition. Before we begin, let's introduce you to the lovely ladies.
Hey, it's girl Nisi.
Hi, it's Ricia.
Ashman, hi.
And I'm Juliet. And our topic for this evening is we're trying to find out what is an appropriate dress code for when you're going to carnival fetes.
Or events, yeah.
Or events.
Or even on the road for mass.
Yeah. Everything having to do with carnival. What is an appropriate dress code?
So, Ashman, you look like you have a lot to say.
All right. Well, within recent times, you know, the trending thing is nakedness, basically. And that definitely is not appropriate. Not even on the road. But, you know, a lot of the mass bands promote that, right? You know, I mean, sexy, elegant kind of thing, you know. Sexy is fine, but not too, like, it's not a bedroom wear, you know. It's like some things you just need to keep covered, you know. So you look nice, you smell good, you feel good about yourself, you know. And yeah, a lot of trending things, you know, like you have the jeans with the rip-up style and things like that. And a lot of people want to wear heels and they can't walk in it, much less dance in it.
Let's not go there.
You know, so you know, and then you have the I kind of like the different color hair and stuff, you know, but when you're dancing and stuff and your weave falling out in the party, oh my gosh, stick it down properly, you know. And yeah, so you know, I would just like to I would recommend rather that, you know, you all dress with a little class, you know, look good, feel good, but still maintain your dignity. Yeah, there's life after carnival, you know. So I would recommend that you
I totally agree.
Yeah.
You know, you could be sexy and classy at the same time. I try to use that as my personal motto when I'm dressing or leaving the house.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it is about that specific carnival time that things that females won't normally do throughout the year or normally wear throughout the year. But when it comes to carnival, it seems to be okay. Why is that?
See, people take that as an opportunity to be free, to let loose, let go of all their worries, and they just want to be comfortable in their own skin. They want to dress how they want to dress. They don't really care, and they think that it's a free country, and, you know, you just want to relax. You don't want any inhibitions, you know, and you just want it to be okay. You just want to be relaxed. You don't want to worry about what you dress, and unfortunately or fortunately, on the road, people just really break away. What people used to wear long ago, they're not wearing. The people are practically naked.
pasties and stuff.
Well,
Body paint.
no, not even so much
Body
pasties
paint.
now. It's body
Heels and
paint.
feathers. And then they use the excuse, well, it's carnival. You know, I have to. No, you don't have to. You don't have to follow the crowd. You
But
can
they-
be yourself and.
But
be
that is
sexy
them
and
being themselves. That is them being themselves.
Okay,
I was just about to say, listen, if it wasn't for carnival, half of you all, no offense, would not have been able to be yourself.
I agree because it's true. Like, people use that period as a time to just let loose and do whatever, conduct
even-
themselves however,
But even
and
in
then
fetes,
say carnival is carnival.
even in fetes too, they let loose. They dress or undress in fetes. A lot of things go on in fetes that you don't know, you know. But now they have it. They filming it. They're recording it on their phones and they're putting it up on Instagram and social network. So we've seen a lot of things. Maybe they always used to happen, but we're now seeing it. There's evidence. There's a lot of that going on in fetes. A lot of interesting things happen in fetes.
So in terms of the dress code being appropriate or inappropriate, what are some of the things that you ladies may have seen that you would consider a totally no, why are you doing that?
Well, when there are some of those who feel they're in the bedroom dressing up for their significant other, you know what I mean? Lingerie is for the bedroom. It's not to go to a fete. But then again, you know, it's what they're comfortable wearing. I have seen some things that I would consider to be lingerie.
Like
You
some of
know.
the mask costumes.
Well, the mask costume is on the road Monday, Tuesday. I mean, I don't condone that, but you know, I'm speaking specifically for fetes.
Okay.
I mean, for the last 5 years or perhaps more than that, they've been wearing tongues and different things, pasties and different things for the mass on Monday and Tuesday. But you're speaking about fats, you know, and they really, it's really has gone through the window with regards to that.
And they're doing the special acts in the fets. The bedroom wear is one thing, but they're getting into serious action in fets.
I think it's because the dress
Sexual
codes
activity.
encourages
Yeah, they're having
these
sex
things.
in the fets.
A lady dress a certain way, you in a fet, you pass by a guy's, obviously he's gonna look, and when he
Yeah,
look,
but-
he has automatic intentions.
Yeah, but she's saying she should be free to dress how she wants to dress without you interfering with her. You're not supposed to harass her, and she's free to dress in this way.
I think, well, as certain things would happen during carnival, right, where people will get assaulted or accosted or whatever we will say, and they will say, well, she shouldn't have dressed like that. So if you choose to wear a see-through top with no bra or just pasties, what you would think a male who cannot control himself would do?
Say the Hail Mary and be okay.
Some could say the Hail Mary and think about cricket and football and probably think about other things. But what about the ones who can't do it? They
Men-
would just have to leave and go home.
Men have to try and control themselves
They have
because
to
there's
leave and
some
go
bad girls out there waiting to spread whatever they could spread. So men have to try and
Watch
control
yourself.
themselves.
Watch yourself.
Yeah.
The dressing so probably to attract you.
Yeah. Trap you. Yeah, trap you and contaminate you too. So men, I mean, you have to be careful. You have to be careful.
And ladies, cool it down. Wear a bra.
Be a lady.
Wear a bra.
And
good
by
for
all
your
means,
boobs.
being a lady means looking classy, carrying yourself as a lady, accept drinks from no strangers, rather, do not accept drinks from strangers. Make sure you're always with a group, especially if you're
When
going to the washroom and
yeah.
stuff. If you're there with your significant other, make sure that he takes you with him, or he accompanies you rather to the restroom, you know, and just have a designated driver.
Yeah,
And use your
transport to
discretion.
and from these events is
Yeah.
another big
Yeah.
thing. People,
Yeah.
some people that's excited about being at the events, and they take for granted the transport issue. Not everybody might be privileged to be driving to, and sometimes people decide, okay, I'm going to travel. It's right there,
A designated driver, most times, even if they have a driver, the driver is drinking, and cannot get them home safely. A lot of people lose their life during carnival for drunk driving and different things like that.
And it's
Well,
different.
if everybody wants to drink, hire a car. Put up your money and hire a car because you're paying so much money to go to the fets. Put a little extra, even if it's $100 extra, and you hire a car.
You would not believe they're paying so much money for them fats. Half the time they're borrowing money in the bank for carnival.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, they have to pay it back. Okay, those who get comps, right? Nevertheless, they're fighting up to get a hair done. You see, you know how much it is people is paid to put in. The other people here, no offense.
Well, just buy a wig.
Right? Then you have to pay for clothes, you have to pay to do your nails, you have to put on your acrylics and your hands and
You
your
have to
toes
get
and
a
different things.
MUA.
Listen, they're finding money to do all those things, but you know what? To hire a taxi, they're finding too much money to pay the taxi driver. Do you know that?
Yeah, that's unfortunate. So they rather walk the road, beg for a drop, and they dress to
they
kill.
prefer a drunken driver drop them home, take them home. You see?
And to talk about drunken person, if it is you're with your friends and you know one of your friends can't hold the liquor, please at least try iron on again on them, because they tend to wander and disappear.
You have to have
Yeah.
have serious discussions about this, because sometimes, as you say, Nisi is the designated driver, and then when you look in, Nisi more drunk than all of us. So you have to have trustworthy people.
Who is giving her these
That
drinks?
is a figure of speech
Who's giving
because
her these
Nisi doesn't
drinks?
normally drink.
But who's giving them these drinks though?
Yeah.
Water for you, water.
This is our take on our carnival edition. Nisi, you want to add anything?
No, that's about it for me. I just find that yes, carnival, it's our culture. We want to enjoy it to the fullest, but at the same time, it's not going to last throughout the entire year. You still have to come back to reality after this period. So we'll be mindful of that in all the fun and enjoyment and the letting loose as we were discussing, and just know that you could have safe fun. You could respect yourself. You could dress appropriate and still keep it classy and sexy and cute. And but at the end of the day, you're not gonna go to events looking one way and then some weeks after people see you and you wanna act all prim and proper in society. It's like right true. Be one way right true.
Yeah.
I would say be responsible. Be responsible. Make sure you have your stuff together. Plan ahead. Get your groups in order. People who are accustomed going to fete and stuff will know these things. For the newbies coming out, the ones who coming out of school and stuff and doing the thing, you just be careful. Life is short. Enjoy it. Lead by example for the older ones, and have fun. And cheers to life and happy Carnival 2017.
Enjoy, be
There's
safe.
one thing I want to say. There are eyes all around you. You see that social media thing? Be very careful because people have their phones and they're just looking to make you a star. So just be
And
careful.
not in a good way. Not in a good way. So you guys could comment below and tell us what you think of some of the inappropriate or appropriate elements of Carnival, and in all, be safe, have fun, and just know that it have another year, another time to enjoy. So just know your limits. Bye.
Bye. KVTV saying bye-bye.
Bye.
Step in the club looking fly with my crew. See you looking at me, tell me